Are you a paranormal investigator? Here are 3 things that you could be overlooking that will improve your paranormal investigation. Hello paranormal people, and welcome to Truth Collective Plus, where we take a deep dive off the paranormal investigation diving board into the pool of paranormal truth. I am your host, Damon Penny, host of the Truth Collective episodes and also paranormal investigator. And today we are looking into 3 things that I believe are overlooked within your investigation that you can do even before you reach your location and start your investigation that will take your group and your team to the next level. Also, guys, if you enjoy the content that we are creating here, please head below, hit that like and subscribe button, and turn that little bell on. It will let you know when all our new videos come out. And also, guys, if you really want to help us, guys and girls, please leave a comment down to know. I would love to know what you guys think is overlooked in a paranormal investigation, what you think that teams and solo investigators overlook, which they can do better, because it's all about improving within this field. Now, when I look at paranormal investigations, I believe there are 3 areas that a lot of teams and a lot of solos that are overlooking, which they can improve to get themselves to that next level. Now, this is not saying that you guys out there that are listening are already doing this, because some of you do it without even noticing. But these areas are very much overlooked within our field. So let's get into them areas right now. Number 1, planning. Now, planning is some way of actually developing an idea of your investigation before you even get there. It allows you to have a step-by-step guide on how you're going to investigate, what you're going to do. Now, I see a lot of teams out there, and this is not aimed at anybody in particular, that will go into the planning stage and they will just get there and wing it.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
This is not something that's worth happening. If you're going to do a Facebook Live or you're going to create an episode like we do, planning is essential to making sure your investigation is that very next level. Use your research. Now, bearing in mind, with your research, let me just highlight this to the people out there. Research do not allow your mediums to learn about the location before you get there. But you yourself, the person who is doing the planning, the person who is not a medium, is not going to be on camera, front of house, giving the information. Use your research to allow you to develop a plan. If you know there is movement in a certain place, this will allow you to plan to put certain bits of paranormal tech in that area, whether that be REM pods or light sensors. Use your research to your advantage. If you know a certain space is active for noises, it allows you to put your digital sound recorders to record EVPs. Also, use this time as well. Use your research to be able to know whether, if you are a team, whether you are going to split up and investigate, or you are going to investigate as a team. Certain places, i.e. Beacon Hill Fall, which we have investigated, we approached that in a very wrong way, because we investigated as a team, and when we could have covered more area if we would have split up. Now, this is down to poor planning, and like I say, poor planning leads to poor performance. If you're doing a live, if you're going on Facebook Live, make sure that you have internet at your location. This is very easy. When you get there, do yourself a little walk around and find out if you have internet where you are at. Because there have been so many times, and I will hold my hands up to this, because even myself and my team, we overlook this stage, the planning phase. There's been so many times where we've gone out on investigation and we've gone to go live on our Facebook page or on TikTok, and we have no internet coverage and we have to wing it and think on the spot. This is down to, once again, poor planning from us. So if you are a paranormal investigator and you're on a team, plan your stuff. Also, plan your route. You want to plan your route around your investigation. A lot of places have floor plans, and they allow you to then use that floor plan and add it to your research, and you can develop a route in which you will take. This allows you to be more, how do I say this? more, it gives you more necessity because you're able to cover a larger square area, and you're able to go to certain places where you know that there is paranormal paranormal happening. What did he say?
What did he say?
Have backup plans for when areas go flat. Don't believe that you'll go to every investigation and you'll get loads and loads and loads and loads of paranormal activity, because it doesn't always happen like that. These investigations can be very slow. So have backup plans for in case the energy in the area goes flat. You can use EM pumps, you can do seances to rebuild that energy back up. But if you have already planned in advance, then you'll have a backup plan if it goes flat. So you'll be able to then get up and go, right, we're going to move to another area. So have backup plans. I can literally go on forever how planning really helps take your investigation from here to here to that next level. It's such an important part of a paranormal investigation. If you are not planning your investigation, then you are not doing it right. Number 2, contamination. Now, this is a rather large word that I find comes up a lot within paranormal investigations. And it's one that literally nobody ever thinks about because they're so focused on the goal of finding the evidence, which is an amazing way to be. But contamination is real. When you are on an investigation, you have to treat it almost the same as like these detective things you see on TV and these crime programs. This is a paranormal investigation. The clue is in the name, investigation. Contamination is massive. If you are on a vigil, stay still. Don't whisper. Keep the scene, keep where you are at, free from any sort of sound. Even moving your feet on a wooden floor can cause a bang. This can then be determined as paranormal activity. So try to keep everything contained almost. If you are on a vigil, say to your other teammates, say to public if you've got them coming along, stay still, don't move, we're going to call out. It's simple, it takes all of 2 seconds, and this then allows you to then control the scene, control the area, and know where noises are coming from. Also, take notice of your surroundings, know what's around you. When we go out on investigation, me and the team, we like to do something what's called a pre-sweep of the location. It allows us to determine if there's any pre-K2 fluctuations, any fluctuations in temperature. It allows us to see if there's any loose floorboards or if anything when cooling down makes noises. This all adds up to contamination within a scene. You have to understand that by predetermining these, it allows you then, when these things happen later on, to then rule out what could not be paranormal phenomena. Another massive part within contamination, within an investigation, is hysteria. Hysteria is infectious. It creates a snowball effect within your team, within the people that are on the investigation. One person starts to feel a certain way. This can then snowball onto the next person, the next person, the next person. And then you are at a point where everybody in that room is unable to investigate, or everybody in that location is unable to investigate because hysteria took over. If you feel ill or nauseous or anything like that, and you do not believe it's linked to paranormal or it's causing you anxiety, remove yourself from the area and then come back when you feel better. This will allow the others within the investigation to then have a clear head and to carry on and push towards the goal of evidence. Don't get me wrong, guys. And girls, sorry. There will be times when you believe that what you're feeling is to do with the atmosphere, the energy in the room. This is when you then vocalize what you are feeling. This is when you start to tell other people, I'm feeling like this because of. Okay? This then stops hysteria happening because hopefully the people that are around you then will then start to focus on what you are feeling. If it gets too much, remove yourself. Or if you feel hysteria is taken on within the people in that location or within the people within the team, then stop, take a break, and move on. Number 3. Now, the third and final part of this video It's all about setting unrealistic goals. Now, if you've already done your pre-planning prior to your investigation, your goals should be set in there. What the team wants to achieve and how they want to achieve it. But unrealistic goals are a massive part of paranormal investigation. In a world where social media has become king, chasing views and profits has become a massive forefront of all paranormal investigations. For example, a lot of teams nowadays will go live on Facebook. Now, Facebook Live is a great way to get your team out there. We do it ourselves here at Truth Collective, and it's an awesome way to get feedback from your actual people that want to watch and take part in your investigation, but from the comfort of their own home. But the problem is unrealistic goals. You hear teams out there and people out there that'll be like, oh, I want to get 150 people live on my Facebook. I want to get 600 views on my YouTube video. Oh, I want to get massive on TikTok and monetize the channel. These unrealistic goals are taking you away from what the immediate goal is. Your immediate goal is to be a paranormal investigator and to investigate an area, a location for paranormal phenomena. By having these unrealistic goals takes your focus away from this. Now, the best way I find to deal with unrealistic goals is to simply look within inside yourself and set yourself your own personal goals. For instance, I do these videos and we're looking to do these videos every week. I don't look at the numbers on how and who or why and who these videos reached. I look at comments, I look at subscribers, I look at likes. And at the end of the day, if I only get 9 views, it's great because I'm looking at my own personal goals. As I'm developing these videos, as I'm developing the episodes of Truth Collective, I'm able to make them better and better and better. And each time I do that, I try to make each video that little bit better. Small steps lead to a bigger finish. So by having these personal goals within myself allows me to stay focused on producing the episodes or producing the videos for you guys. It's the same with paranormal investigators. Have small goals set for yourself, whether it be pushing for evidence on a certain piece of equipment, interacting with one person who is in the investigation with you, or even just doing a lone vigil. These individual goals help settle your mind and focus on what is truly the goal in mind. Now, with these 3 things set in place, you are ready to go. You've done your pre-planning. You know what you're doing when you get on your investigation. You've accounted for every single variable before you've even reached your location. And once you get there, you've reduced your contamination. You know where the sounds are, what is going to what environmental things are going to react to your equipment. You will reduce your contamination so that the evidence that you get, you can solely rely on looking at it more towards paranormal than what's being caused by the environment that you're in. And you've set them achievable goals. You've set them small achievable goals that you can do within yourself and within your team. And this will allow you to take your investigation to the very next level. Now, I really hope you've enjoyed this content. If you have, do me a massive favor. Hit the subscribe button down below. Turn the little bell on, and this will allow you to let you know when we've got new videos coming out. And please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you feel is an overlooked subject within the paranormal investigation field. But for now, I hope you've really enjoyed this. This is me, Damon Penny, and from us at Truth Collective, we're signing out. Just remember to keep searching for that truth.